How I became a fan of the Seahawks is because I love football. I was a cheerleader in high school, and when they decided to bring an NFL team here, I bought the first tickets for my husband's birthday, and he was a football player, and that's just the way it started, and we just loved football. And then I started going to the games pretty dressed up and everything, but I got tired of beer spilled all over me, so I put on a sweatsuit. And then I added the wig, and being a hairdresser, it's pretty easy to do. Then I just started making noise and cheering for them, and then the Seagulls, they named me Mama Blue just because I had the blue on, I guess, and kind of stuck. That's what I did, and just, snowballed, and add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It just became fun. Then my grandkids started taking me for show and tell, and that was pretty fun too, and I just love everything about them, and just started cheering. Dick and I'd be the last people in the kingdom, and I said, don't leave, they're gonna win. Yeah, right on, Mama. It's like, are you serious? But, if you believe in a team, and like we believed in the Seahawks, you hang in there, not just be a fair weather fan and jump on the bandwagon when they're winning, Fans are fans, and you gotta love them. And everybody comes up to me and says, geez, Mama, see what you started? Because I started the wig and all that first. I used to wear lights in my wig, because in the Kingdom it was okay, but when I went to the Husky Stadium and it rained, one day Steve Rabel went by and my hair was smoking. He said, Mama, I think your head's on fire. Well, the battery shorted out and burnt the back of my hair. And that night on TV, oh, Mama was hot today at Husky Stadium. But you know what? It's wonderful. I think we got a great fan base, and I love all the fans. If they like the Hawks, it's okay by me. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. If you like my Seahawks, and I call them my boys, Dave Craig calls me Mom. Most of them do. They call me Grandma, Great Grandma, or whatever, and most of them come by and go, are you still here? And I say, yeah, I'm here, and I'm going to plan on staying for a long time. I'll do anything for the Hawks, and it's just a wonderful thing that they're doing so well now. We waited a lot of years. There was a lot of lean years, but you hang in long enough and come out a winner. How much more could you ask for, That Super Bowl knocked your socks off. How could it be any better? Nothing like it. It was like, it's like euphoria. I couldn't even grasp it all. And all that confetti coming down, I thought, oh, is this all for me? No. But I have a serious side. I do things for a reason, and if it's for a benefit or for somebody else that we can do, like the YMCA last year, I went up to Shorecrest. They had an autism class, and they all wanted to dress as with their Seahawks stuff and wanted to know if Mama Blue could be in their Christmas pictures. So do little things like that. But it's just because I love the team and, spreading joy. And if I can make anybody happy or smile, what the heck? That's a reward I get back, double back as far as I'm concerned. So as long as I can talk, I'm okay. I have so many happy memories. Of course, getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, the first band, and I didn't even know nothing about it. And they called up and said that they're going to have this thing, and they wanted a picture. So, I sent the picture in. That was 17 years ago, 99 when I got inducted, which is a long time ago. And of course, raising the flag. I'm doing this 40 years. The players have been fantastic. They're good sports, but I think they know a good fan when they see one. I wasn't in it for anything else except supporting them, and that's what I did. And I got a lot of people out to support them, and that was my job, just making noise and supporting the team. And I think it goes both ways. The joy they brought to me and my family, and they're still bringing to me and my family. I got, 3 generations going in now. My great-grandkids, they're in their 20s, And that's one thing about the boys. They really treat the kids good. They'll sign stuff. Russell, you can't ask for anything better than Russell, Making that ads with him for Alaska Airlines. I've had so many fun opportunities, Everybody said, you made a video with Russell? What did you? I said, I just sat there and laughed a lot and said nothing much of anything, but it's fun. I'm just so thankful that I'm still around to enjoy all this. Like I said, I've been doing this a lot of years, and God willing, I hope I can continue. My legs don't work, my arms don't work, but my mouth works. And that's the main thing. That's what I got going for me. And that's what scares everybody. Oh, no, not her mouth. One more thing on my bucket list. I said, I want to make sure my ashes are spread on the 50-yard line. And he goes, I don't think that's legal. I said, well, we can make it legal, can't we, you know? But he said, no, I don't think you can do that. I said, well, I'm going to get a few down there whether you know it or not. I said, how about if a helicopter flew over and it snowed? I don't know. That's the way my mind thinks. What can I say, you know? But you know what? I just want a lasting memory there. I said, and take my dang seat and have it bronzed.